So, Sam Shimon and Andrew Wilson, I think is his name. I know a little bit about Andrew Wilson. I've seen him on a few podcasts. I think he does well at what he does. I have seen a ton of Sam's stuff, and I think Sam is great. I really do. But that little debate, screaming match, whatever you want to call that, was just awful. Like, I felt embarrassed for both of them watching it. Now, look, Andrew Wilson is not he doesn't claim to be a theologian or any kind of a, high and mighty religious type. He more does debating, from what I can see, social, cultural, political, and yes, he dabbles on the religious side too. But Sam, first off, the guy's gifted. The guy is really gifted when it comes to knowing his scriptures. I mean, I wish I was a tenth as good as he was at knowing his scriptures. But as for the slap fight itself, look, I expect, to a degree, Andrew Wilson, based off what I've seen, to act a little more aggressively. Right now, I watched the whole thing, and what I noticed was, or at least what I think is the whole thing, it's all clipped up now to benefit one side or the other, I'm sure. But what I noticed was when Andrew Wilson came on, he was, I guess, playing middleman for Jay Dyer, and this bald guy with the goatee who kept calling Andrew Wilson little guy and being loud with him and stuff like that and not letting him talk, and Andrew Wilson got perturbed and told him to F off. Okay, not that big a deal. Then bald guy with the goatee goes into victim mode saying, don't cuss me out. Well, it's like, dude, if you're going to be attacking somebody, if you're going to be using ad hominem, don't be surprised when it's slung back at you. But the point is, it shouldn't be used at all. This guy, goatee guy, he's supposed to be a Roman Catholic. He's supposedly representing Roman Catholicism. And look, I'm not a Roman Catholic, but I have a great deal of respect for the Roman Catholic West. I do. I really do. I think if anything bad happened to the Latin West, it would be a tragedy. I want to see the Latin West grow, just like I want to see the Eastern churches grow. I don't have a dog in that fight. I think the slap fighting in between, especially the ancient churches, is just stupid. It's not a team sport, guys. Really, it's not your team versus my team. This is Christ's church. It's not your church. And for you to stand up and put the church's jersey on and then behave like that, Sam, you're better than that, guy. You know you're better than that. And Andrew too. Look, no one's innocent in this that I can tell, except for maybe Jay Dyer, who I didn't see him insulting anyone's wives or mothers. The hell is that? You guys are supposed to be men. You're insulting women because you're mad at each other. Look, I'm not perfect, all right? Far be it from me, but that was just, wow. I'm just saying, it was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. Like, I felt embarrassed for Sam and Andrew at the same time. The other guy with the goatee, I don't know anything about him. He just seemed to me like he was very angry about something, and I really couldn't make out what it was because it wasn't very clear. But you guys, man, like, way to scandalize the church, East and West, like 5 minutes before Pascha. Way to go. And no apology, no attempt at recompense. Nothing. Like, Sam, I know you know your Bible. Andrew, I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I'm not here to judge in that way. Maybe he does, and maybe he should know better. I'll give you that. But turn the other cheek. If you're being insulted, turn the other cheek. That's in there. Or I know there's, and again, I'm not a biblical scholar, right? But I know there's something in the Bible about before you go to church, basically, right? Before you come to the altar, you make amends with your grieved brother, right? Easter's coming. I would sincerely hope that Andrew and Sam get together, and even goatee guy, all right, William, whatever, I don't know, I just don't know him. I would hope you guys would get together on a public forum after you just made us all look bad, all of us, East and West. You made us all look bad. I hope you would get together and acknowledge that and make it right publicly. Shameful. And like I said, look, I'm not trying to lecture from on high. I am horrible. I am a terrible person. Even worse Christian. I barely qualify. But I'm trying. And if I did something like that with as many people, as many eyeballs as you guys have on you collectively, I would be hiding under a rock in the woods. And I carry enough shame for my behavior, and no one really sees all the horrible things I do, right? Or say, or think. And I carry a lot of shame for that. If you guys aren't ashamed of that display, shame on both of you. Sorry.